till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more. And it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Sandlot going up against Anaheim. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and starting in this one, John Donaldson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
James Wood, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one finds the zone. 2-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. And now here is Tony Gwynn. That clips the corner. Gwynn measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit right there. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Kyle Stowers in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the dirt. No outs. Runner on second. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
On the ground to short. 1 out in the top of the first. Ketel Marte up to the plate, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, one out. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Gwynn, the lead runner at second. Marte over at first with one away. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's their second home run.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You give me your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about. We should've called the juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink some evilly. She's a slow sipper. Can't get her off of my bed.
se puede.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Apes and the Cyclones. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now the left fielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder. Pete Crow Armstrong. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
A little bit low.
Oh, that's low.
And that is ball one. Grounds one to short. Story throws to first in time. Two gone now. And now Jack Peterson going along.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it hits the fence. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1-1.
In the dirt. Man on second, two down.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
And a swing and a miss. And now James Wood. This to third. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Story.
On the ground. Swanson whips it across, and Story is out.
Batting
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn.
And first offering is fouled off. That's inside. Fly ball to right. Yelich should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Swinging a foul straight back. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball. There's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Rafael Palmeiro at the plate now. That's ball one. Foul ball there. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Wood drops into the glove, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Kane back to work. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Fair ball. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Here's Ketel Marte. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sandberg gets it to first. They get the out on Marte. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. Skubal, 28 years old. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
Batting 9, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. And foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Williams.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Misses the catch. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So runner at second, 2 down.
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first.
Runner takes off, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Bunt attempt misses. Runner goes again. Finishes him off at 103. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Right side, hard hit. And he can't come up with it.
Batting 9.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's under it. He's got it. And there's one down. James Wood, the next to hit, rounded out his first time up. Ground ball, could be 2. There's one. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Joey Bart now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yelich now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Trevor Story now. And foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next is the designated hitter, Tony Gwynn. Flied to right his first time. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Sandberg makes his way towards it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. 2 away now. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Doubled his first time. This one in the air. Sandberg makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner on the move. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner goes again. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Sandberg into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dansby Swanson will hit next. Fought off foul. Sandberg over at second, 1 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Rhino around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from first. Caught in a rundown now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Kane back to work. That one missing inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. One and two now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Marte.
Now batting.
So digging in, Scott Rowland.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one drilled left field. Williams makes the grab for the second out. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far.
Dominguez.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here is Jock Peterson.
Designated hitter.
Peterson goes 6'1", 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Peterson just got a piece of it.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
1-1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Swings and misses. Gets to it, on to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. 14, Joey Bart getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Sends it to first, third out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. The wind and the pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Fly to center his first time. And
ball.
That one is in the dirt. Ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
On the ground to first. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. So digging in, James Wood. 0 for 2 in this one. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Up the middle, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. In there at the knees. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Story sends it over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So up next, Ryan Sandberg.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
There's a swing and a drive. Carroll hustling after it. Way back there and gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Rafael Palmeiro digs in now. Fly ball down the line. Wood. They got it for out number 2. Dansby Swanson stands in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Line drive. Marte throws to first in time, and Swanson is set down. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
And a foul ball.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he grounds one back up the middle. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Gwynn, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, base is empty. clips the corner. And the count 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one ripped into right, and it goes just foul. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And they'll do it again. That one ripped. Way back there. Forget it. He sends it out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Swinging a foul straight back. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Bernie Williams. 1 for 3. In the dirt, ball 1.
Now pitching. Dennis Santana.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And a bunt towards third. Grabs it barehanded. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Jammed him pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Marte throws the first in time. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Scott Rowland. Kane back to work. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Naylor in the box, lays off for ball one. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Hit in the air, right field. Carroll corrals it. And there's one away. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Now
great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add a run. It's 3-1. Base is empty, one away. Here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. That one the other way. That's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 25, Rafael.
So a man at first.
Palmeiro.
And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Stowers to first, but it pulls him off the bag. 2 on, 1 out. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. There's one, and that's two. Last chance for the home team. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
James Wood.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Just misses. Ball. It's a ball. All in 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jonathan
to the right side. And he's out on the tag.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
On the ground to third. Rendon throw to first. And they're down to their last out. And now the DH, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fouled off left side. Now the catcher calls him off for the catch. And that'll do it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other. Go a little.
Share fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.